Hi, I'm the Math Guy Steve. Let's try solving this equation. So in solving equations like this, we want to try solving by factoring. Okay, so here we got 0 on one side. Let's try factoring the other side, and then set each factor equal to 0. Okay. Now, in factoring this one, we can it's 4 terms, so we try to factor out the GCF, but the GCF here is 1. So then let's try factoring by grouping. Okay, so if I group these two, let's see what's their GCF. What do they have in common? Well, notice they both have an x squared in common. Okay, so if I take an x squared out of each, let's see what's left. Okay. I take an x squared out of each, what's left? X plus 2. All right, okay. And I'll group the second two. What's their GCF? What do they have in common? All right. If I group these two, they both have what? A negative 4 as their GCF. I'll take a negative 4 out of each. What's left? Okay. That would be what? X plus 2. Okay, so what's left is x plus 2. That's right. You get it? All right, so and then in factoring by grouping, we see, oh, look at, they both got the x plus 2 in common. So pull that x plus 2 off of each, okay? So if I take an x plus 2 out of each, what's left is just those parts in front. That is the x squared minus 4, okay? All right. And then can we factor this further? Well, note that second binomial is a difference of squares. So we can factor that further by saying, oh, that's just x plus 2 times x minus 2. Okay. And the other x plus 2 is just mosey on down. I don't know if people still say mosey, but I do. Okay, all right, okay. So get 0 on one side, we completely factor the other side. Now we set each factor equal to 0. So here we set the x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, this x plus 2 equal to 0, and then x minus 2 equals 0. And so our solutions would be, now we just solve for x separately. So here x equals negative 2. Okay, here x equals negative 2 again. And here x equals positive 2. So those will be our solutions to this equation. Okay, now we definitely want to check it. Okay, that's called the Nike step, the check step. Okay, all right. So how do we check it? We plug those solutions back into the original equation, see if we get a true statement. Okay, let's try it. All right, so let's check it. Let's plug them back in, see if we get true statements. Okay, if I plug in positive 2, let's see what happens. All right, if I plug in 2, we get what? 2 cubed plus 2 times 2 squared. All right, minus 4 times 2 minus 8. Is that equal to 0? Well, that's what? 8 plus, what's this? 8 minus 8 minus 8. Is that equal to 0? 0 equals 0. Okay, it checks out. Okay, good. Let's try negative 2. Plug in negative 2. That's what? Negative 2 cubed is, so negative 2 cubed, okay, plus 2 times negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2 minus 8. Is that equal to 0? Well, that gives me what? Negative 8. This becomes 4, so plus 8, okay. This is plus 8, and then minus 8. Is that equal to 0? Yep, 0 equals 0. Okay, so those are our solutions, all right? So when solving by factoring, again, get 0 on one side, factor the other side, set each factor equal to 0. Here we have 4 terms, so we try factoring by grouping, okay, all right? And then definitely don't forget that Nike step, that check step at the end, okay? Always remember, math is everywhere.